Orsino wants to hear music, and then starts talking while he's waiting for the music, starts talking to Cesario, and basically, let me get my drawing, says that he's like the archetypal lover, such as I am, all true lovers are. So I may be a man who is lying around trying to listen to music and wallowing in feelings and not being very manly, but to be honest, I'm actually I am the archetypal lover. I'm doing it better than everybody else. I don't know why she doesn't answer. There, look, Cesario doesn't answer. So he stops talking about that and asks, how do you like, do you like this tune? And Viola answers in nice poetic language. It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned. You can really relate to it. So can you see it echoes, you know, it really, it is just like love, it echoes love. We would say it really, you can really relate to it. Oh, you really get it, don't you, Orsino saying. And then he's asking a personal question here. You've actually been in love. I can tell by the way you talked about that music. You've actually have stayed upon, your eye has stayed upon some favour that it loves you. You've been in love, haven't you? And for the audience, yes, he has been in love with you. So we're in this with Viola. This is the audience. I better put them up here, the audience. And Orsino is asking her about who she's in love with, and it's him. So she plays with him. What kind of woman is it? Someone who looks like you, your complexion. So we know, the audience gets that joke. There we go. That's us laughing in, that's us laughing in the audience. But Orsino clearly can't get that joke. He has no idea what she's talking about. And she's not worthy then. If it's someone like me, she's not. It is you. How old is she? About your years, my lord. Oh, look, the audience rolling in the R's. Yeah, it's actually you. And oh, that's too old. So if you, as a man, are in love with a woman as old as me, that's too old. And this is a bit of fatherly advice. Would you call it fatherly advice? Get a younger woman. Locker room chat. Is that an American way of expressing it? Sort of man to man. In our production in the chapel, our Viola sat like, they both sat with their knees really wide apart in that kind of, I forgot what that's got, man spreading. And she had her elbows on her knees and was talking like this and trying to do this kind of manly banter and the whole thing, fatherly advice, man-to-man chat about women. So that's what I think is going on here. So you've got to marry someone older than you because then they'll be equal. And it's interesting that Olivia has specifically said she doesn't want an older man because she doesn't want to be controlled. Here he's saying you'll go off sexually, I think. You'll go off someone who's the same age as you. You need a younger woman to sort of, if she's always younger than you, you won't go off her. Because our fancies are infirm and giddy, and they're sooner lost and worn. You go off people more than women do. And Viola agrees with him. Obviously, she's a woman agreeing with him rather than a man agreeing with him. So it's got a lot of extra meaning in there. That's always the audience laughing there. I'm going to stop doing that now. So, Orsino, well, let your love be younger than thyself, or your affection cannot hold. You'll go off her. For women are as roses. This is a trope, a cliche You know about love and roses yourselves, obviously. Women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed does fall that very hour. Roses don't last very long. They're really, really beautiful, but pretty much as soon as they bloom, it's over. And that's what women are like. This man-to-man advice. And he's saying that to a woman. And she agrees with him in this poetic style. Alas, that they are so to die, even when they to perfection grow. And she's talking about herself. But luckily, she is younger than Orsino. But she's going along with this, sort of going along with this man-to-man talk, especially when he was putting men down here. So I won't do the arc of this passage because I don't think I should have stopped it. I've stopped it here. I don't think I should have. It's not really got much of an arc. We've got the listening to music, and then we've got the sort of personal conversation moving on to advice, I mean, you would say. But we will leave that one there.